Thank you so much for tuning in to the Bougie Jacuzzi Podcast. Yeah, let's go.
Yes, let's go.
We're live from the jacuzzi.
We're live.
Let's go. Party, 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 party. Would you like a hearty?
Yeah.
Come on now, get bougie, going for first in jacuzzis. Party, 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 party. Would you like a hearty?
Twist it.
Come on now, get bougie, going for first in jacuzzis. Party, 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 party. Would you like a hearty?
Yeah.
Come on now, get bougie, going for first in jacuzzis.
And thank you for tuning in to the Bougie Jacuzzi Podcast. I am here with a bunch of good-looking individuals, and we are going to make your life better. My name is Betty Houston. I am a singer-songwriter. My skill sets, I'm very creative. A skill set that I would like to learn eventually is like needle pointing, like embroidery on like those round pieces of cloth. I think that would be a cool thing to be able to do. Oh, also check out her angel wings. Wait, do a twirl. Do a twirl.
Do a twirl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't.
We've been vibing. We're having a good time, guys. So my name is Jarova. I have decided that I'm going to fully help Miss Betty here with running the podcast. So
Let's go. Winning. Either you win with us or you watch us win.
Yeah. Oh.
So what's going on, guys? My name is Raj, 27-year entrepreneur. I actually am partnered with the largest educational platform that caters to digital entrepreneurship, leadership, spirituality. But, you know, I love this podcast. I'm going to be here all the time, but I'm going to be also traveling at the same time as well. So I made the decision personally, noticing that, hey, if I'm going to miss it, I want to make sure, I want to give the mic over to, you know, Joe right here, so she can be running it up, because, you know, she got the energy. You feel me? So we're gonna run this up still, no matter what. You know how it is. I want to hand the mic over to the next person.
Okay. So the skill sets that I think I possess are, when I have a vision, you know, I really do know how to execute. Okay, so I know how to execute, right? I feel like that's something to be noted. And the things that I'm looking to learn is actually to be a better listener. So I've gotten some pointers lately, some people letting me know that, you know, they don't really feel like I'm listening. And that was kind of a shocker, because I was really trying to work on my listening skills. So I guess I still have some learning to do, but, you know.
Also remind yourself that sometimes people are also projecting onto you, so just take everything with a grain of salt and be easy on yourself.
You want to introduce yourself, Luke?
Okay, hi! Hi, guys. Whenever I feel like somebody's really taking that literally, like someone else's feedback, I just like to interject and remind them who the fuck they are. Okay. Because we're all stars.
And your name is?
And my name is Christy. Hello. So I am a healer, life coach, spiritual mentor, and artist, entrepreneur. I have a lot of visions in the work currently, and yeah, I am actually, I have so many different talents. Okay. And my main focus of what I want to improve on, Jarova, is executing them. And I finally am getting to a point where the execution time and unleashing has begun. So I'm excited to share this all with the world. And stay tuned for more.
Let's go.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm an artiste. I like to create things and curate energy and vibes to make people feel comfortable and happy. I definitely love controlling the music and the sound of things. So yeah, you know, life is a journey. You never know where you're gonna end up, and yeah.
I can't wait to hear your show on Sunday.
Let's go. And she's a DJ. Don't forget about it.
I'm excited. I'm excited that you're excited.
So we have
So excited.
Another one.
Welcome for Demos. Slower. Okay. Okay, sorry guys. So hello. My name is Loïc, but people call me Dimas. I'm from France. Baguette, croissant, pain au chocolat, all this shit. Fromage, exactly, yeah. To be honest, I don't know how I end up here. I'm here. So I just appeared. Spawned. My goal basically is to make that world a better place. I have some big goals. I have a plan. I'm here to hustle. I arrived to Miami since like I know that the mindset and like the vibe here is like higher than in the place where I'm coming from. I'm here to learn, just like she talked about, scale up, listen to people, have a nice time, experience, and enjoy life. So yeah, thank you guys.
Yo, what's good? What's good, everybody?
Oh,
Right here.
Let's go.
And what you want to do?
What's good, everyone? My name is Sahal the Doctor. That's my artist name, but I go by Simon Howard is my government name. I'm a real doctor, as she just said, but academic doctor, not MD, so don't get it confused. I'm a professor at the University of Miami. I teach psychology, so that's what I do. But I also rap. I'm a hip hop artist. I got an album dropping this Sunday. I got an album release party this Sunday. If you in Miami, it's my Miami Roots Kava in Wynwood.
But that shit on Sunday sounds
You could come at right. It's gonna be a vibe. I'm telling you, it's a different vibe. You can maybe hit both. In terms of skill sets, we were talking about skill sets. I feel like one of the skill sets I have is being able to break down complex information in a way that everybody can understand. Something that I want to keep working on is sometimes I just take on too much, right? And I feel like I try to juggle a lot of things simultaneously, and what that does is prevents me from doing all of them at 100%.
Yeah.
And so I need to work on that because I want to take on the world, but we gotta know that we human sometimes.
Step by step.
Nah, that was good. That was good. That's dope. Shout out to all our professors, man. Shout out. It's right over here. All right, yo, what's good, everybody? Dardon Bella, CEO and founder of 1331 Records, the first ever recording studio in history to have an NFT collection that gives back to artists, that gives them access to events. As I said, we're the first people in history to do that. Outside of that, we own an NFT record label, and I own a software development company called Iron Glass Byte, which specializes in blockchain technologies and first-to-market solutions. Miami's super dope as far as skill sets go, really just music and technology. I also have a podcast called Web3 After Hours. Definitely going to have some people in here showcasing there as well, too.
Yo, what's going on? My name's Joey Vice. I'm a multi-talented individual.
Go ahead.
I sing, I rap, I'm an audio engineer. I work with all kind of artists, a lot of urban artists, like reggaeton artists and stuff from Miami.
Reggaeton.
So I do that, and I'm also a stylist. I work for the Kering Group. So if you ever need to get dripped out,
hello.
Dior, Gucci, YSL.
I think everybody here is a little bougie,
I do all that.
yes.
Pull up to the store, we'll drip you out, we'll get you fresh. That's what I do. Like I said, I style my artists. I style all kind of different individuals. I have all different kind of people that I work with, and I also make music. Like I said, record.
I'm excited
sing,
to
rap,
hear your music.
Play guitar, drums.
That's
do
exciting.
a little bit of everything. I'm just an artist. Use it as a medium just to communicate, myself and just, connect with the world. So, we out here. Joey Vice. Look me up.
Check him
Instagram.
out. Yes, thank you for sharing. All right, so essentially, I think now that we're getting familiar here, I wanted to ask you guys about is this maybe too soon, but I wanted to ask about your insecurities. Like, how do you find the ability to find your way back to self-confidence? Is it too soon to pull out the big ones? No.
Can I start? I want to say just one thing.
Yes, and you guys can just it doesn't have to be in circle. Whenever you feel like you want to say something, just tap us on the shoulder.
So I'm gonna say something quickly about the insecurities. So since we all have some insecurities, I think that fears and insecurities are just a reflection of ignorance. Once we understand where they are coming from and how to overcome them, become stronger, it just becomes a strength and help us to become better. Sorry for my friends.
No, that's awesome.
And so if I had to talk about my insecurities, I always notice that I'm too friendly, sociable, going crazy, talking to anybody. And from the moment that you understand that, like, you just have to be yourself and don't care about other opinion, you're just gonna become a better version of yourself and reach what you're here for. Simple as that. So yeah, thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Jamie, give it to us.
I mean, I think that,
yeah.
like, I think that insecurities, the way that you just described that, it's so true. It's like you can put in, like, everything in your head, or you might think about what someone else is thinking, but at the end of the day, once you're in tune with yourself and your body and who you are and what you're doing and your intention behind it, you kind of learn to let go of all of that. And yeah, sure, maybe you feel a certain way at certain times. You know, it's circumstantial, right? It's like depending on the circumstance. Maybe you might feel a little insecure over something.
Yeah, but then how do you find your way back, right? How do you...
I think it's just coming back into yourself and knowing that, like, you're divinely being you. Right. And you're not changing who you are just to fit into a certain persona or a certain look or something that you have to do to be like someone else. You're setting your own wave. You're creating your own who you are, and then you're creating that wave. And then people might want to hop on and ride that wave, but honestly, most of the time they're just jealous. You know, they kind of want to hop on that wave.
That was going to be my next question, actually, is about haters. So
it kind of
that's about to come right back.
One of my biggest insecurities is probably my speech, because I grew up having like a lisp and I had to correct it. And I think I've overcome that a lot, especially with music and speaking.
How do you find yourself back to feeling a little bit more confident? Like, what are some of the things maybe you're doing?
Oh, I just remember that I'm in the shit, and you just keep moving forward, and like you don't care what other people think.
Planet Betty has spoken.
Planet Betty. We're all the way up.
Yeah, meet us at the top, because the bottom
crowded.
Super.
Also, you brought up haters.
She's just gonna go right into it. That's why she was one of the hosts. Go ahead. I was like, we were gonna go back to that, but it's okay.
Anyways, so
yeah, tell us about them haters.
So when it comes to haters, like, you can't hate from above. You can only hate from below. So if you're receiving hate, it's because somebody is either jealous of you or like below where you are. So like, yeah, you're never gonna get hate from. You're not.
This hasn't even started. Pow.
Yeah, you're never gonna get hate from somebody that's doing better than you, because if they're doing better, they're just gonna help you get to where they are. And this goes for like everything, like friendships, relationships, like anonymous people on the internet that message you, like, yeah.
Wait, I actually have a different perspective. There's also helpful haters. Let me put it this way. You've never met a millionaire that tries to downgrade somebody. You don't make as much money as me. I'm superior. That's a hater. Not everybody cares about money. Not everybody has the same objective of what is success. Success is subjective. Right. Success is subjective. Yes. What I find of what is successful for me, you might not find. It's not a dollar amount. It's like, there's so many X factors that go into it. I've seen many rich people that are haters. They're like, I only hang with rich people. Well, what if you're rich in spirit? What if you're rich in hustle? You know what I mean? There's people that they don't have money right away. So now I think haters come in all forms. I don't think somebody can be above you and still hate everywhere. Definitely. I've seen that many times. I've seen rich people that are not rich in spirit. Like, yeah, just because you got money doesn't mean you're not goofy. You're still weird. Yeah, but I'm gonna pass it over. Here you go, Joey.
Shit, and I think we just live in a place where, at least being in Miami, where we're all currently at, it's just a place where it's just constant competition.
You shouldn't give away location like that.
Oh damn, the low key.
We in Alabama.
We ain't out here. Alabama nice as fuck. God damn, Alabama nice.
In damn Alabama.
But we just live in an area, or just a place where. Yeah, we chose to live here, but everybody's competing with one another, and you can't try to outdo,
So what about for the
next person?
That don't know?
You just gotta try to outdo yourself. You know what I mean? I think as far as like being secure, insecure, like we base a lot of our like insecurities off of like what other people have, and like we feel like, hey, if I don't have this that they have, like I'm not at their level, or if I don't have that, I'm not at their level. But that doesn't mean that you're not valuable. You know, we place a lot of value in assets. We say like this person is valuable because they have X, Y, and Z asset. I mean, it really doesn't matter what you have. At the end of the day, you know, one of the people that I look up to, I'm sure y'all have heard his name and fuck with, like Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, you know, he talks about you know, just living with his mom and saying like that, you know, his mom lives with him, and one of the things that he says is, you know, some people are so poor that all they have in this life is money. And you know, it's true. You know, you see a lot of people out here that they have the flex, they got the whip, they got the car, they got, you know, people around them, but you know, it's not people that really truly care about them, or are looking out for them, or you know, are gonna text them, hey, like how you been, like just want to double check, see where you at, what's good, you know, like they just hanging out with that person, he or she, because her body looks like this, or his assets look like this, he has this kind of money. But getting back to what the topic was, you know, insecurities, securities, you know, for me, I just try to do better than I did the day before. You know what I mean? You don't have to stretch it too crazy, or, you know, say, I gotta have this, I gotta have that. Just try to do better than the day you did.
1% each
One
day.
of my biggest insecurities, I'm just kind of a perfectionist, you know. Darden and I, we make music all the time. You know, I work with a lot of artists, and just being an audio engineer, somebody that records for other artists and singers, I tend to sometimes not put out music or something just because I'm like, oh, this has to be elite, it has to be at this level, I have to have it at this standard. But sometimes it's not about making a picture perfect release. It's more about just putting the art out there, just putting out your creative side, just letting people know who you are.
All right,
and the imperfections that we all have and that we all showcase will just you know, make people feel like, hey, you know, that person's they're relatable. Like, you know, they're not perfect, but I'm not perfect either, and that's cool. Like, I do like that art, you know. Like, I want to see more of that. You know, that pushes them to want to be better, and to just want to, you know, portray this this realness and a lifestyle that is not superficial. You know,
There's a beauty in imperfection. There's a beauty in imperfection, because not, like, you know what I mean. That is the actual art of it. You know, that we're not perfect. You know, and then what we create is organic, and it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be beautiful.
And it's true to
Let's go.
And it's
She said
true
it.
to who you are.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
If you took everyone else's energetic signature, then you'd be missing out on your own. You'd be missing out on your purpose. You'd be missing out on literally past the sky's limit, because that's what's available for you especially. But if you're trying to get on someone else's wave or someone else's shine, then you're never gonna find it. And we have so many people here who, not just here, like our whole society's been taught wrong, taught that we need to look to other people and compare ourselves for validation and worth. But truly the worth comes from the divine, straight through to your heart, and you shine it out to the world, and that's where you get anything you could want.
Super hot.
I mean, in time.
I'm saying I resonated with my boy here talking about in terms of being insecure sometimes when it comes to music. Wanting to put out this perfect product, and being someone who often has been someone that could be labeled as a perfectionist, and things are never going to be perfect. And so this has delayed my music process for some time. And so I think the way I just started dealing with that is poetically, right? And that's the way I named my album, actually, is Poetically Handling Doubt. So PhD, Poetically Handling Doubt. And the way I'm handling these insecurities is just to keep writing, keep pushing. And whether it be within music, but also in any aspect of my life, is just to try to write through it, right? So use your art as a way to overcome insecurities.
Let's go.
Your art is your medicine.
Creativity, right?
Your art is your medicine.
That's hard as fuck.
I love that. I love that.
Just want to say about haters, the goal is not to let those haters hate, but inspire those haters in order to like make them become better and reach your level. Like the goal is to improve all of us. If our goal is like to make the world a better place, we should inspire others, not make them just hate. Simple
Show
as
them
that.
that they can do it too. They can do it too.
Exactly.
You know?
You can too. Okay, I want to share my
Sometimes.
biggest insecurity because I didn't get a chance to do that yet. Okay,
Go ahead, girl.
I mean, I'm jumping right in, I guess.
Jumping right in.
But yeah, so I feel like one thing that I've been really overcoming is like owning my truth and like letting myself take up space because I love people so
love that.
much that I want them to shine
Right.
so much, but then it like I don't allow myself the permission to like do what I need to do here and what
Yeah.
I'm set on this earth to do.
Shine, girl, shine.
So I'm to
She
heal
wants to shine
heal humanity. Literally
through her bundle and her joy.
through I have to heal humanity from like a body, soul, and mind, like
Perspective,
pillar
wholesome.
level, like every single, literally,
Yes.
like every single pillar of your life. Like I want to heal people. I'm here to heal people. I'm here to express myself, and I'm finally at this point where I've mastered like that part of my life where I've healed myself a lot, and I'm ready to share it with the world. And now it's time to express. And I look back at like the past, which we don't like to do. We don't do that, but it's like, okay, I look at the younger version of me and it's like, take up your space. Take up your space.
Live your
and
life.
Express
Live your life.
yourself because
Yeah, you
you
gotta
never
live-
know
be
what
you.
doors are going to open for you. But if you don't go and take up your space, then you're letting the opportunities pass you by.
For real.
And I let that happen
Pow,
to
pow,
me too
pow.
much. And so I say no
She
more.
said no more. She's taking back. She's taking charge.
We're all the same person. We're inside, like basically, okay. I'm not gonna go too far, but basically, we're all about energy, and even if we don't know it, I'm gonna give one book to read. Is the agreement. Yeah.
The four agreements.
Exactly. The four agreement and the power of now, and never take it anything
And
personally.
inner
Exactly, simple as that.
engineering.
Can you like
Guru.
And the
show
Alchemist.
Can you like show? Oh, nice. Can you like show the book in the video? Like
course.
put them like this. Put them
You
on
guys
the
are just
screen.
giving me more work to do, of course. I got you.
Bring us back here. Bring us back
Good
here.
recommendation.
Listen, guys, at the end of the day, right, you're on the show. The show's called Bougie Jacuzzi. Why are you here? What is wrong with you people? Why did you sign up to be here? And why are you so willing to get on the mic and talk about yourselves? Why are you bougie? Okay. He said go for it.
I'm here.
Oh, no, let you go.
Oh, okay. go ahead.
Let the host go. Host honors.
Well, when I heard about this podcast idea, I just, had to dive right in. I made a.
Brainchild.
It's my brainchild. I made a music video called Bougie Jacuzzi, and I thought that would be a good concept for a podcast.
And she was right.
So we're here. But the rest of y'all.
Yeah, so
All right, yeah. So I just want to say, in my day-to-day life, traditionally I ain't bougie. I would, say I'm not bougie. But every now and then we have it be contextual, and we have to have bougie moments. And today I was feeling bougie. Drova sent out the call if people wanted to be on it. I'm like, yeah, I want to be on this podcast, build my folks. I watched the first episode. I thought it was cool. I'm like, okay, I like the way in which people are expressing themselves, different viewpoints.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to come here and be able to build with some new people and talk about things that are, positive to me. Yeah, snap it up, y'all. Snap it up. So, yeah, that was the reason why I came. And, yeah.
Ooh, I have something to add to
Build with y'all
that
folks.
because I love that.
So what did you come here
Okay, so I came here.
it's okay that it's your alter
I
ego,
came
guys.
here-
You could be bougie some days and not and hippie the next day. There's nobody stopping
Why can't you be a bougie hippie?
You could
That's
be both.
me.
You could be anything
I'm a bougie
you want.
hippie.
Okay.
I'm me.
That's what that's what
I
brought
actually
you
don't
in?
subscribe to labels, so.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I
next
came here
level.
to say yes to more opportunities.
Okay.
Yes to more opportunities.
Yes
and
to more
actually,
opportunities.
though, like I was saying no for a little bit because because I wanted to protect my energy.
Yes.
And I realized, like, actually, no, if we choose it, we have an abundant supply of energy if we want to decide that. And when we decide we can have that, then we say yes more, and then the doors open more. And it's not just about the doors, it's about the connection.
Right.
And I think beyond that, like the opportunities, it's more so about like being able to connect with all these amazing people. I'm so grateful that I met all of you.
I'm excited too that you guys all showed up.
It's about sharing and like listening to you all, like listening to your stories. Like it's blowing my mind, and I'm so happy about that. So we're all here learning about each other, and I love it.
Yeah, so I've known Jarova and Betty for I don't even know how long now. But basically I came out here just to show support, you know, like anytime, you know, the main reason I came out is to show support. 1331, we want to be able to emerge with any of our artists, any people that are growing in the community, and basically showcase that same support that we would like them to showcase to us. So any person within our community, if they have something going on, I make sure to at least show face. Or if I'm not able to, end up have somebody from our team show up.
He showed up.
Why did you show up? Oh, not to be honest. You know, you know, everything happens in life for a reason. You know, I fortunately met my boy Darden maybe 2 months ago. He owns a really dope studio, 1331. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. Look up on Instagram and shit. You'll see we were in.
Check it out.
But no. Everything happens for a reason, like I said, and you know, he just happened to invite me. We were cooking up something in the studio. He happened to invite me to this little function. You know, told me something cool. You know, a lot of cool people that I could meet and just connect with, and you know, honestly, that's what life's about. Just connecting with people, just filling your pipeline, just shaking his hands with as many people as you can. It's not.
Sales,
bro, I'm just telling you. Bro, life is, hey, if you don't know, life is a fucking sales. Your whole life is motherfucking sales. If you're not selling yourself, if you're not selling your dream, your vision, your purpose, then what the fuck is you doing? What? You ain't shit. If you're not showcasing what you want out of this life. So back to what they're saying, you know, I pulled up to this Bougie Jacuzzi because I want to meet as many people as possible, and there's a lot of cool individuals out here. I've met some really cool people, some artists, some people that DJ, fucking tearing it up in Atlanta, just a whole lot of people out here. And you know, I'm just blessed with this opportunity. You know, I could live anywhere. I could have been born anywhere in the world, but I'm in Miami. I'm in South Florida. And you know, I'm just grateful for, like I said, the opportunities that are presented before me, and just these people that are out here. And definitely gonna be happening with everybody again.
Let's go.
For sure.
Okay. I just want to say one quick thing. So just like my brother here said, and he said, everything happened for a reason. If we're here, like, it's because like there's something behind it. So I just want to share like my short, long story short. We are on the verge of a change in the society we live in.
Are you serious right now?
What about what? About what? Tell me.
Just keep going.
Keep going.
Keep
Okay.
going.
Okay.
Keep it going. New paradigm-ish right here. He's talking about the new paradigm. I'm here for it.
In the society we live in, actually, there's a lot of murder. There's a lot of people who are starving. There's a lot of inequalities, and I think that since like you know, like the century of like the lights, like, you know, like the philosopher guys and stuff, who like were against like the Christianity, who wouldn't want people to like think about science and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I think now it's like the century about like evolving on the other side, like soul state, like making the balance between the ego and like the soul, like making more love and compassion for each other, helping each other, and like going for a world where we're able to like help each other, just like have I don't know how to say it, basically just read the book, The Power of Awareness.
Thing.
You'll understand about it.
Wow. The beautiful
The power of our Eckhart Tolle, exactly.
Hard to understand, but old English.
Exactly, yeah.
The beautiful
It resumes
thing.
what I'm trying to say right now. So that's all for me. Thank you.
The beautiful thing is I love that you shared that. Thank you. First of all, like, I've just grateful that like I've connected with people who are on this wave and know that this is happening. And I feel like deep down in everyone's soul we sense this, because what just happened the last couple years, we're like just brushing that under the rug.
What
like
happened?
I don't even, we're like trapped inside.
We just
for
got back
little
from a
bit of
festival,
time.
so she's feeling super spiritual.
And everyone deep inside is like feeling like they require a sense of purpose that's beyond what they've been given their entire lives, spoon-fed. And it's like deep down in their soul, they're looking around at the people around them, and they keep just, you know, playing the same roles, the same act, and they're like, but I think we're here to tell you that you can be yourself and you can actually take a chance on that dream, because there is where we're going to actually make this shift in society. And it's already happened because we're having this conversation. It's been done.
Things are happening. Things are happening for sure.
Jamie, you wanted to say something? I feel like you got something on your...
No, well, your question was why. You know, like why are we here at the Bougie Jacuzzi? It's kind of random. We just rolled up from Imagine Festival, and still got my like tattoo on, like right here.
She killed it. Her sets were amazing.
So we roll up here though, but you messaged me saying that she's coming to this podcast and if I'm free, and I'm like, I mean, I guess I could roll up. I haven't seen her in a while. I met Jarova at yoga. And, you know,
organics,
shout out organics. And I just know that it's like when you know, and so I knew. And so of course if she tells me come on out here and do this thing, I'm gonna come do it. And now I get to meet all these amazing souls, like really cool people, and I'm glad I'm here. And I'm really here just to experience something and to vibe with you guys. And I kind of am the type person, I go with the flow, I roll with the punches, whatever happens, happens. And I'm here today, and I'm very happy and thankful I am. So, yay, I'm glad to meet everyone.
So we've been talking about, our insecurities. We've been talking about haters and dealing with haters. Have you made any comments on any of those things?
Okay, well, my comments on when it comes to insecurities, right? And insecurity, when you really think about it, is... the way I want to combine that with haters too. What is a hater realistically? A hater is someone that is judging you because you are exposing their insecurities of why they did not level up. Let's be real there, right? Because I put in the work.
Those are their fears.
Hey, we keep it real here at Bougie Jacuzzi Podcast, right?
We keep dropping that heat.
They're getting exposed because their insecurities are that they did not level up.
Right.
And the only way they're a hater is because they're talking down on you, so you can bring your vibrations down to a lower level so that their vibrations look a little bit higher. Right?
But we're not doing that.
That's really what a hater
we're
is.
Not stopping to make somebody feel better that's hating on you. Like, why would you do that?
I mean,
exactly.
Hey,
so no,
I don't got time for that, so I don't know.
Sorry, we don't got time for haters. Oh yeah, we're just like sweethearts. Yeah.
Just to add on what you say, Miami is superficial, but I think that
has a reputation.
Yeah. There's a reputation of superficial, but like I think that the level of mental awareness is enough high so that they can be conscious about stuff and make a real change. And I think it's just about like action now. And it's about perspective. That's what I'm saying.
It's 100% superficial out here. Just look at the clubs, bro. Let's be real. How many of the I'm not gonna name drop. I am not gonna name drop.
Okay, let's
but
fight
all
it out.
I will say,
Let's fight it out. Fight it out.
is there are certain
We're allowed
clubs
to disagree. We're allowed
out there
to disagree.
that are like, you can't come here because you don't fit what this club likes. For instance, I kid you not, I've had girls before that came out with me to a club and they're like, oh, she can't come in. She's overweight, or she's this, or she's that, and I'm like, so her money's no good, like she can't buy a drink. No, this is right now.
This is right now.
This has always been a thing.
We're in 2022, and people are still making judgments
Bougie
of other
clubs
people.
do
It
that.
doesn't make any sense.
Let's be real.
No, this is definitely that kind of environment.
It definitely is.
Not even typically. It's just always out here. Dead ass. Check it out. Any club, I guarantee you.
It's the ones that are not closest to you are the ones that support you. The ones typically that are like, you think you're a friend, they don't come and support. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like the ones that you just meet randomly out in the streets and they're like, oh, you do music, like let me come. And they come and support you. But then like maybe your actual friends, like maybe they do support you sometimes, but it's not You know, it's less than what you think. I don't know how to describe it. Does that make sense?
Long story short, a lot of us came here in divine timing recently because we knew that this place needed healing. Like,
Yeah.
in general,
That
I
artist
just
took
met her
migrating
last
here.
week, and she literally gave me the greatest gift that I could have ever received on the basically first time I met her, because she had a feeling deep in her soul that it was right. And that kind of trust
I love that.
is
true.
that is
did
what's
that.
going to spread across Miami because we're here to bring it.
The love soldiers are here.
I resonate with a lot of what's
Yeah.
been said already. And what I think is when I came to Miami, and how I moved even before I came here, right, is that I don't like to match people's energy. I move with my own energy.
I
and
love
I'm not
that.
going to dictate how
Facts.
someone else's fucked up energy
Facts.
is. I'm not going to bring myself down to that. And so
Yeah.
I think what happened like in Miami and other places as well is that if you're moving in this energy and it seems like everybody here is moving on this positive vibration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are just vibrating that right back to yourself, right? Because the energy that you're giving out is being reciprocated. And so I would say like I started my artist journey here in Miami, and it's just been love. So like of course there's going to be haters,
Yeah.
and you take that with a grain of salt, and sometimes, as you said, we learn from haters, either how to not react or because sometimes it can impact us. I'm not going to say like every time like I experience a hater, I'm just like, oh, brush it off. Like, no, that shit sometimes fucks with me.
Right.
Right?
It
Someone
doesn't
hate on
always
your
feel
music,
great.
Right, it doesn't feel
Yeah.
good. Like, I'm human, right?
Yeah,
like, I
you
feel
can feel
that.
it, but you can also realize that they're just like one person in a sea of, billions,
Right.
literally, and that, they might be having a bad day, or
Right.
there might be a whole lot of things going on.
Right.
And so basically, this is back to one of the books that we were talking about, the 4 Agreements, right? Not taking things personal,
Right.
and realizing that there's a bigger picture. But if you're walking in with your energy, you can't go wrong. Like, you
Right.
can never go wrong. And I do, like, I'm an empath, so I actually do match energies a lot. And I realized that I had to set some boundaries and things
Right.
like that this year particularly. I don't know why. But yeah, just in general, just realizing that I am that way, realizing I need downtime. I don't know. All these things have come like very suddenly, and I feel like it's all happening this year where we're just all kind of realizing that like some things that we thought were important may not be as important as we
Right.
thought they were important.
Right.
Yeah, so things are just getting into perspective, and maybe we're all on that wave, and that's why we're relating. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be a movement. So get in the Bougie Jacuzzi. We spreading positivity.
Positivity movement.
Maybe why don't you share with us like your vision for the show, since this was your brainchild?
Okay.
Yes.
So my idea for this show in terms of the vision would probably be to inspire people, to motivate people, and to allow people to know that they aren't alone in their thoughts that they are feeling every day. Because here we come and we talk about some pretty like vulnerable things, and like we go through our everyday
We're all
life
together.
like not sharing certain things because like we don't think it's important or people won't understand. And this is just a place where like you can do that. And hopefully like if somebody's sitting at home like and they're listening to somebody's story, like
Right.
maybe that could resonate with them.
Thank you for sharing, Betty. Like again, like my reason for being here and the vision for the show, and just like me stepping in and really helping Betty.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, like, I'm so happy Jarova is part of this. I love her energy. I'm lacking a little bit of energy this week. Like, I ended up in the hospital, and Jarova has been, like, a huge help this week with pulling through. And,
Making it happen.
yeah, we made it happen. I literally got out of the hospital and, like, came right here on a plane. And Jarova has been...
That's how much she cares about the show, guys. So, I just want to say, yes, Betty. Now I decided, it's time to share my music, time to share who I am with the world, and just be myself. Like, I think that's the goal for a lot of us. And it's not that I was hiding that I was, being an artist or something, or that I was just recording. I was sharing videos, but it's a different type of way when you're sharing like certain things. I was sharing it with the intention of having a ton of filters, not just like actual filters, but like in what I was sharing and just like my thoughts and my vision. So basically, when last week Betty hit me up about this show and she's like, hey, come be on it. And then I just saw what she's trying to build and I just kind of stepped up to the plate and just wanted to help. I really appreciated her kind of drive and enthusiasm. And I am not here to judge anybody by their past. And Betty really has, since I met her, which was on the day that Bougie Jacuzzi music video was shot. Okay. So I was there, guys, and I've been through the evolution and the name changes and the rebranding. The point is that it's like not my place to judge anybody. And when she brought the opportunity, I literally thought, like, this is a fun thing to do. Like, what is wrong with people? Like, just enjoy. Yeah, it's fun and a great way to meet people. So, you know, at the end of the day, expressing yourself in a different way. I express myself through music. I express myself through my businesses. And this is just another way to be exactly who I am, which I am absolutely bougie. So
walk your truth. Walk in your truth.
Yes.
Okay, everyone. Jerova said last thoughts. So
not like dying thoughts, but just for this particular moment.
Your final thoughts, short.
I would like to leave my stamp collection to Jerova. I just want to thank everyone for coming together today in this very bougie jacuzzi, this beautiful night, beautiful people. I definitely learned a lot about the inner workings of the human mind and people's psychology and emotions, and it is always good to learn from others. So like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We are teachers and students at the same time. Sorry. If you're in Miami and you think that you want to share your story with people and you want to be a cool person in a bougie jacuzzi, so you can hit us up. You know, we'll drop our socials. Just kidding, guys. We could drop the gram. We could drop the gram.
Can I say one word for the hands? So, one word for the hands. I think that the vision...
Can we do the twerk or is that...
Okay. I think that the vision... No, here. Come here. Come here. Okay. Even though Miami is going crazy, deep down into ourselves, we have some big goals, some big plans. And I think that the vision is pure. You should never take something to the first degree, but always do your best. And nobody can stop you guys. Just be inspired by the best people in that world. Keep being inspired. Gary Vaynerchuk, even Kanye West is inspiring. Like if you really listen to what he's saying. Bob Proctor is a nice guy. You can also listen to what his name again? What? Oh, my man. Écartolé, exactly. What is the guy who's doing like those, group meetings when he's inspiring people? He's like big, stock, huge. He's like with a deep voice. Tony Robbins. Listen to Tony Robbins, guy. There's a podcast on Netflix, really inspiring. So what you feed your mind with will become your reality. So only inspire your mind with the thing that you like to become the person that you want to be. That's all for me. Peace out.
Facts. Boom, boom. Do not drop the mic. No, we're not doing that.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for bringing your amazing energy. Thank you for... She just went under. Okay, they just went under. Okay, that just happened. That's why they weren't holding the mics.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
This is gonna be fun. Yeah. All right, everybody on three. Yeah, everybody on three. Bougie Jacuzzi. 1, 2, 3. Bougie Jacuzzi.